Well, hello everyone. This is Troy Harper here at Harper's Cigar Lounge. Welcome back to another Dropping the Ash podcast. This is episode 44. It's been about a month, I think, since I've done the last one, so it's great to be back with you guys. And welcome. Thanks for joining me. And I hope you guys will have a great time during this show. Anyway, all of you guys out there that have been supporting me, thank you so much. All of you that have been with me from the beginning, all of you that have been recent subscribers and viewers, thank you. Welcome. Thanks to you guys. I appreciate all your support. I wouldn't be here without you guys and wouldn't want to do any of this without you. So I appreciate you guys very much. You guys are the best out there. And I appreciate all of you that stay in touch with me. Please stay in touch with me. I'll stay in touch with you as well. And I appreciate you guys very much. You guys are all very much loved and always in my thoughts and prayers. Anyway, guys, but welcome back to another Dropping the Ash podcast. Again, I'm Troy Harper here at Harper's Cigar Lounge, and this is episode 44. And today I am smoking a really great stick. I'm going to smoke a great stick and review it here for you guys. And I've got a subject to go over with you guys as well. But this is the Assassinator. This is a Toro 6x50. Really nice, great looking cigar from the Boutique Cigar. And I'm really anxious to dive into this. So let me get this toasted up really quick. And do a few other things before I actually toast it up, but I want to get a taste of the wrapper. And wow, really mild taste of some cedar and leather, and smells like some fresh hay and fresh grass. Smells really great, very fresh smelling. But anyway, I'm going to use my guillotine cutter here. Let me get this clipped. I love using a V cutter a lot of the time, but today I'm going to use a guillotine straight cut. So anyway, there's that. Get a cold draw going. Oh, getting some nice chocolate and cinnamon kind of flavors out of this on the cold draw. And the cold draw is great. It's not too tight, not too loose. Well, let me get this toasted up a little bit. I'll do a final light, and then we'll get into the discussion of the cigar, what it's about, and get into the other subject for this show today. And again, it's great to be back with you guys. It's been a while, I know. Thanks for your patience with me for being away from this show. Of course, there's other content I've been putting up on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So make sure you go to my YouTube channel, check out all the latest content. And I'd love to see you guys subscribe to this channel. Please do that. Leave me a like. Leave me some comments, questions, and feedback. And hit the bell below, guys. Hit the bell below for all the latest updates, and so you don't miss any new content that's coming out. And I started toasting my cigar with this, and then I'm going to do a final light with a cedar, with some cedar here, with a cedar strip. My buddy Lance Williams here on YouTube, that has a great channel called the Reviews with Lance, Cigar Reviews with Lance. I'll let that go too long. Cigar Reviews by Lance here on YouTube. Make sure you check him out. He's got a lot of great tips and sorry about that, guys. Lance Williams has a great show again called Cigar Reviews by Lance here on YouTube. He's got a lot of great cigar tips, a lot of great cigar subjects, and you'll love his channel. Check him out today, guys. Please give him a like, subscribe to his channel, share the love around with everybody you know with his channel. And he's getting a lot more viewers, so I'm really happy for him with that. But he needs more, so make sure you check him out today. And again, that's here on YouTube. And the name of his channel is Cigar Reviews by Lance Williams. And he's over in Louisiana. He's a policeman and a great, great guy. He's also a a brand ambassador for the Boutique Cigar TBC, as well as I am also. And so anyway, it's great to be part of this TBC team with Lance and everybody else. I want to give a shout out to Ira Lee and Daniel Lee, that's in charge of the Boutique Cigar. So anyway, guys, but anyway, this again is the Assassinator, and it's a 6x50 Toro. Wrapper is a very dark and oily, velvety kind of a wrapper. Comes from Costa Rica, and again, just very velvety and very silky and oily and toothy. Maduro kind of a wrapper, and it's got some really nice toothiness to it, I'm noticing. And right now, the burn line is very straight, pretty much almost even, building up some great ash, and tasting really good. The draw is terrific, and getting some blasts of pepper, and getting um, definitely some dark chocolate, some dark roast coffee, um, and getting some natural sweetness to the tobacco as well. So, but anyway, binder on this is Ecuadorian wrapper, which adds some balance and structure. And then the filler is Pennsylvania Viso, which delivers a bold core of earthy spice and depth. So, but anyway, so there's what it's made out of. And again, just a really gorgeous, gorgeous cigar. And building us a nice white ash still. And just feels great in my hand. And probably can't see it, but there is some toothiness that you can see little bumps in the ash there. You can see little tiny bumps all over the place in the wrapper, but just really, really nice looking wrapper, and it's just tasting terrific. Noted taste notes on this is a concentrated burst of cocoa and espresso with waves of dark fruit, molasses, and black pepper. And if I didn't mention espresso or coffee, it's also got that taste note in it. Trying to see if I could, it would show up on there, the little bumps, but I'm not, it's not able to show up very well on there. So, but anyway, it is very toothy though, really toothy cigar. But anyway, I hope y'all are doing great out there. Hope y'all are doing good. It's getting colder here in Nebraska. I'm out here on my porch. I've got a nice fire going with my fire pit, but it's down, I think, in the maybe low 40s right now here. Yeah, so it's getting colder, and I got my coat on today, and I got my fire, so I'm trying to stay warm. Sorry, guys, I dropped my mic. I hope you guys can hear me. Um, make sure my mic's on. Yeah, my mic is still on. Sorry, guys. Um, didn't mean to knock my microphone off. But anyway, guys, hope you all are doing great out there. Thanks for joining me. And try not to knock my microphone off anymore. When I knocked it off, it went underneath my fire pit, so I had to find it and hope I could reach for it, which I was able to, thank gosh. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you guys brought a great cigar and a great drink with you today. Unfortunately, I did not bring anything to drink. And I should have, but I didn't. So, but anyway, hopefully you guys brought something to drink with you. Hopefully you brought a good smoke with you. And hope you guys are doing great out there. I know Thanksgiving's coming up, so I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving. So anyway, guys, but this a little more about the cigar. Um, it is a masterpiece in craftsmanship, um, and it's presented in a very exquisite format, revered for both its complexity and elegance, and definitely is a very elegant cigar. Very creamy, also, by the way. And it's not just a cigar, it's a statement for the discerning smoker. So there you have it on the cigar. Again, by the Boutique Cigar, the Assassinator 6x50 Toro. This is my first time having one of these, and it's really good. This is a Boutique cigar. Comes in very small batches, and once they're gone usually. So I love Boutique cigars just because it's just rare tobacco usually, and it might be a tobacco that you never see again after you've tried it and smoked it. Unlike name brand cigars where they mass produce millions of those cigars and then they're around for a long time. And but it's just neat to smoke something rare and something that you just don't see every day. And some of the boutique cigars that I've had over time, which I've really fallen in love with boutique cigars, um, they're just really good cigars, and it's just cigars you just don't see every day, and you get tobaccos, a mixture of tobaccos you don't see every day, and that are often very rare. So anyway, but so far this cigar is really doing great, building up that really nice white ash, and it's really stacking those dimes nicely, as they say. When you get a nice, when you get some nice ash that's building up, you see all those little lines through the ash. It makes it look like it's dimes. So anyway, but definitely stacking the dimes nicely. We'll see how long this ash holds on today. And again, thank you, Lance Williams, for sending me some cedar strips. Um, it's just been a game changer for how I like cigars, and I just love that cedar smell. And it does seem to add a little more cedar taste to my cigars. Not sure the science behind that and how that works, but it sure does do something. Definitely for my cigars when I use cedar strips to light them. So anyway, guys, if you've never used cedar strips, definitely try it. It's definitely a game changer for sure. Anyway, that ash is still holding on wonderfully. Really amazed by this. Really amazed. Well, anyway, wow. And I'm getting a lot of pepper, getting some really good espresso coffee flavors right now, getting some natural sweetness to the tobacco, which could be the dark fruit. And that spice and pepper is just outstanding. Also, the espresso or dark coffee flavor notes. It's just terrific. It really is. But anyway, guys, something I wanted to discuss today is the purpose behind nubbing. Have you guys ever heard of that saying or expression, or maybe you overheard people talking about it in cigar lounges or wherever you may be about nubbing your cigar? Maybe you've heard someone ask someone else, "Do you like to nub your cigars? Are you a nubber?" Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's when someone really likes to smoke their cigar all the way down to the end. And I'll show you a couple things that will help you be able to do that better. Because there's nothing like burning your fingers or, on your cigar in the end. Because I tell you what, the more this goes down, the more the cigar gets down to here, the hotter it gets because it's more that heat is now in this much space instead of all the way to here. Now you got all that heat from the heated tobacco that's just right in here in this area now. So it really heats up that tobacco more, and it gets hot on your fingers. And so there's nothing like trying to nub, but you're also burning your fingers, which isn't always a very fun and pleasant experience. So something that we can do to prevent our fingers from getting burned is using a nubber. Also, there are also maybe um, they're called draw enhancers, which there is such a thing as a draw enhancer that if your cigar is too tight, you put the draw enhancer down into your cigar. Um, so here's a draw enhancer right here, and it can also be used for a nubber. But the draw enhancer, if your cigar is rolled too tight and you can't get enough airflow through it, and it's causing your cigar to maybe to burn out easier, or it's just harder for you to smoke it. You can poke this down the center of it. You don't want to poke it out the sides. You want to get it right down the center, and it will open up that tobacco more, that filler tobacco will open that up more for you. So anyway, these are great, for opening up the draw more. And it's also great if you want to poke it into the end of your cigar and hold it while it gets down to the nub, where you can hold it and smoke it like that. But something that's even better to use. These are great, but it'll cause your cigar to spin around on it when you're trying to smoke it. It'll cause your cigar to turn because there's nothing there to keep it in place. This when it's in your cigar on the end and you're trying to smoke it, it can cause your cigar to spin around and not stay in place very well. So I don't like using this anymore for a nubber. What I really like to use is this, and I'll show that to you here. But I did drop an ash just now, guys. I did just drop an ash. I hope you saw it. I hope it was caught on camera. But anyway, this is a great nubber that I just got from the boutique cigar right here. As you can see, it's got two prongs on the end. And again, really cool tool. I got one of these besides this that's just got it's got a little handle right here, and then it's got the prongs. It's got a little handle where you're just holding it right here like this. But this is really nice because it's got a nice long, I don't know what you want to call that. Just a very long area and something better to hold this onto. It looks like a rifle, which is really cool. But anyway, so this you can put right into the end. I'll go ahead and demonstrate it. Put that right in the end like that, and it keeps it right in place for you. So as you can see, that really does the trick. It doesn't allow it to spin around on you or move around. It stays right in place. So when you smoke it, it won't move around on you like this does, something like this. So, but anyway, so you can find these on all kinds of different websites, and they're just a really great tool to have. They really are. I did not own this until just recent. I'd been looking for one, and the boutique cigar got some of these in, so I went ahead and ordered it. So anyway, I love it much better than using something like this. I really do. This is great for drawing, opening up that draw on your cigar, but it really doesn't do a great job of holding your cigar in place so you can smoke the nub better. And I'll get into why we like to smoke the nub a little more here. I'll get into that. But the reason why we like to smoke down the nub, and maybe not all cigar smokers do, but most of the people that I know really do like to smoke down to the nub, and it's a whole different experience when you do. Um, and for some people, it's because they don't like to waste their cigar. Building up some nice white ash again. For some people, they smoke down to the nub because they don't want to waste their cigar. Because maybe it was a $20 cigar, $30 cigar, maybe a $10 cigar, $15 cigar, whatever the price is. Some people don't like to waste that cigar. They want to get every bit of tobacco use out of that cigar because of what they paid for it. For a lot of us, it's different than that. And again, like I said, some people it's a sense of completeness actually, and to avoid waste. But for most of us cigar aficionados that know about cigars and that know about everything we can get out of cigars, nubbing is probably a really important part of our cigar experience, our cigar session. And as a cigar aficionado like myself, seasoned cigar smoker, um, when the cigar burns down and gets more heated up on the end, um, the oils and tars build up, and it gives it a more bold um, and gives it a more bold flavor um, because of the flavors being concentrated. Um, or because of you concentrating the flavors in that area where it's really getting heated up, um, it gets more intense. The pepper comes out more. The spice comes out more. For some reason, when that gets hotter on the end, that tar and that tobacco and the oils as well just really build up, and it just puts out a much more complex, bold flavor out of that nub, and it's just a really, really good part of the cigar. It's probably my favorite part of the cigar. When you first start smoking a cigar, you get some great taste notes, but as you get into like the second, third, that's when you really start getting even more of the tobacco flavors. So when you get down to the last third, you're getting even more flavor notes out of that. And so if you guys have never nubbed your cigars or you've never smoked past the band, um, first of all, don't take the band off until you get close to it because there is pectin on that band. You don't want to pull it off too early and pull the tobacco off with it because there is like a pectin glue that holds that band onto the cigar. So you don't want to pull it off too soon because it will pull some of that tobacco off, and then when it starts getting heated up in that area, it can crack and fall apart on you. But some people don't like to smoke past that band for some reason. But when you get close to the band, go ahead and take that band off, put your nubber in, and then you can enjoy the rest of that cigar without burning your fingers or anything like that. So it's a great way to finish off your cigar when you've got something that's not going to burn your fingers, or when you've got something that can prevent you from burning your fingers, and it'll just make your experience much more pleasant and enjoyable. So when you guys get down to that band, take that band off, put your nubber on, do it very gently, and you want to put it probably at least right in this area, enough so you have enough room for your mouth to go around the where the cap is or where the cap was. You want to give yourself enough room to be able to put your lips around that because believe it or not, this will get hot. And if your lips touch it, you can burn your lips. So you want to be very careful not to have it right at the edge. You want to keep it little bit farther out. That way your lips don't get burned on that. So anyway, you can put it in early like this if you want, or you can wait until you get down to the band. Um, you can wait if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and enjoy it like this, I think. So anyway, get yourself a nubber, get yourself something that's got two prongs on it that will keep your cigar in place. That way you can enjoy the whole cigar down to the very end. So you can have a great nubbing experience. So anyway, guys, but I'm not gonna be able to finish the cigar, obviously, before I end this podcast here today. But make sure you guys try nubbing. Get yourself a good nubber, something that will keep that cigar in place very, good like that. Um, so anyway, make sure you guys try that out. And if you guys don't have one of these, and you got one of these, you can. If you've got one of these, at least you can use it. But it does cause your cigar to kind of spin around sometimes or move around, which I don't like. But anyway, guys, get yourself a nubber, start nubbing. You'll be glad you did. Just like I said, so many great flavor notes that come out of that nub because of how hot it gets, and because of that, those oils and the tar that build up. It just really puts out much more bold, peppery flavor notes. If you love pepper, that's the way to go, definitely. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you'll start practicing your nubbing skills, and hopefully you guys will enjoy many great cigars over the rest of this week and throughout this weekend coming up. And I appreciate you guys so much for joining me today. Thanks for being here here at Harper Cigar Lounge. I appreciate you so much, guys. This is Troy Harper again. And again, this is episode 44 of Dropping the Ash podcast. Anyway, guys, God bless. Have a great Thanksgiving that's coming up. Please stay safe out there. And just remember, I'm always thinking about you guys, and I'm always keeping you guys in my thoughts and prayers, definitely. So, but much more great content coming to this channel. So make sure you hit that bell below to get all the latest content, get all the latest updates on this channel. And again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that today. Hit the like, leave your comments, questions, and feedback, and share this content with everybody you know. I sure appreciate it, guys. And God bless again, guys. And I'll see you very soon. Happy smoking out there. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye now.